I was relieved to hear that there was going to be accountability and ownership and a conclusion to this part of this story. One of the things that we have struggled with through this whole case has been the exclusion of my other story, which is my son that drowned in her care. And so for us, this is a win for Uri. But I have a son named Ezra, and he has not been spoken of. And he died in her care, and I don't have any accountability or any answers for that. And I continue to look for those answers to what happened in that case and why that case was not worthy of prosecution at that time. So we're going to be going back in with the state and having a few more conversations to see. But in this moment, we are relieved. The daughter and me had a very hard time with her being taken, and I ended up stepping aside for that moment. And it isn't something that I would ever call a win for me. It is a win for justice for my daughter. I'm truly grateful for giving my story a voice and giving our kids a chance for the world to see that they were incredibly wanted and loved and valued to us. I've struggled the whole time with understanding why there couldn't just be that ownership and what did happen. We advocate for our children. I was deeply saddened when my sister had to testify, but it broke my heart to see her and to have it brought back to memory that there was personal events in their life that day that she had damaged in her world as well. And I think that I struggled the most with her testimony, and also just listening to the recording of my mom, I think, go on a long time about where she was going,
and the fact
what was she gonna do, and never hearing, oh my God, Uri, oh my God, my granddaughter, where's my granddaughter, what happened to her? And we are happy ultimately with what the state provided for us in terms of this case with Ezra, or with Uri. And I continue to look for a way to address my son Ezra's issue, because it's something I feel worthy of attention.
How does the family move on from here? I mean, this whole thing is absolutely tragic. Yeah. How do you guys move on from there?
We got our son Asher, and we just had a newborn. She is fixing to be 5 months old now, and so we focus on those, and we focus on building. We are always going to be thinking of our children, but I can't neglect my son that I have, and I'm not going to hurt them. It's